Hi everyone, before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Anaka Sharmila, daughter of Raghu. I'm studying business administration at OU and Ipoh. My matrix ID is 9703150853420001. My course code is ABCC1103. Today I'm going to be present about introduction to communication. Let me explain about introduction to communication. Correspondence is characterized as a giving, getting or trading of data, conclusion or thoughts with the goal the message is totally perceived by all interest parties. A two-way process, correspondence content and accompanying components a shipper. Message channel beneficiary criticism and setting. You can see here communication process image. First of all, I will talk about effects of technology on communication. Technology has a significant impact on the way we communicate, both positively and negatively. Here are some of the ways technology affects communication. Number one is increased network. Innovation has made it simpler for individuals to interface with each other, paying little to area. This implies that individuals can speak with companions, family, and partners regardless of where they are on the planet. Number two is changes in specialized strategies. Innovation has present better approaches for conveying, like small texting and video conferencing. These techniques have made correspondence quick and more helpful, yet they have likewise prompted a decline in up-close and personal correspondence. Number three is direct correspondence. With the essence of cell phones and online entertainment, individuals are progressively occupied while speaking with others. This can prompt an absence of commitment and false impressions. Number four, misinterpretation can be handily misconstrued. This on the ground that tone and nonverbal communication are not conveyed, which can prompt misconception and clashes. Number five is data overburden. The sheer volume of data accessible through innovation can empower. This can make it challenging for individuals to channel through and find the data they need. Let's see next topic. Navigate the challenges. See number one point. Language barriers and cultural difference. Language barriers and cultural difference can cause miscommunication, affecting team cohesion and reluctance to collaborate. Fostering cross-cultural communication through intercultural training is crucial for multicultural company. Point number two is lack of feedback. Offering feedback is communication challenge, especially when negative, but is essential for personal and professional growth. Feedback from both employee and upper management is valuable for internet communication and growth. Sincere, constructive, and development-oriented feedback benefit both the business and employees. Look at role of nonverbal communication in interpersonal instructions. Nonverbal communication generates more meaning than verbal communication, with recent studies suggesting it is closer to 65%. We rely more on nonverbal cues in situations where verbal and nonverbal messages conflict or when emotional or relation communication is taking place. Nonverbal cues can help build meaning when determining a person's credibility, such as when a classmate's speech seems well researched and unbiased but their nonverbal communication is poor. Verbal communication may carry more meaning in situations where information exchange is the focus, but nonverbal communication often takes on more meaning in interpersonal and emotion exchanges. Next is detracting from communication effectiveness. Let's see the point. Cultural differences. Society's social differences may lead to a broader label force, causing communication barriers and language barriers in international expansion. This can hinder effective communication and communication in unfamiliar countries. Next point is poor listening skills. Some members may struggle with turning in, leading to neglect of others' input or a manager's focus on guidance without allowing for worker input. resulting in mistakes in projects. Let's see, the next topic is communication styles and strategies in intercultural communication. Establish behavioral expectations. Company prevents stereotyping and demeaning jokes by discouraging exclude behavior. Effective leaders establish rules and take disciplinary action when violations occur. Accepting different in food, gift exchange and cultural value is crucial for safe work environment. Research and observe local custom, treat women and time differently, and respect autonomy, personal space and negotiation. I would like to add another one point is develop intercultural sensitivity. Managers foster a productive team environment by minimizing difference and focusing on company goals. By bringing diverse groups together and allowing employees to adapt to different styles, they improve performance and enrich the culture identity. Look at barriers and challenges in intercultural communication. Prejudice in intercultural communication. Prejudice is a scientific barrier to cross-cultural communication resulting from irrational judgment based on race, ethnicity, religion, caste, or language. This leads to lack of communication interaction as a majority creates irrational perceptions for minority resulting in a breakdown of communication patterns. Second point is assumption of similarities in intercultural communication. People often assume that two cultures are similar, but this is not always accurate. People from different cultures have a different preference, and the preference of a person or group does not reflect the entire culture. To avoid miscommunication and confusion, it is best to present oneself in a manner similar to their daily life and carry out activities in an orderly manner. Researching the opposite numbers culture can help mitigate the problems. Next, we're going to talk about overcoming barriers and challenges. Barriers to communication can be overcome by: first is checking whether it is a good time and place to communicate with the person. The second is being clear and using language that the person understands, communicating one thing at a time. The third is respecting a person's desire to not communicate. Number 4 is checking that the person that understood you correctly. Communicating in a location that is a free or distraction. The last is acknowledging any emotional response the person has to what you have said. Last topic is real life examples. Successful intercultural communication. The explanation is two individuals from different cultures engage in active listening, ask clarifying questions, and adapt their communication style to understand each other. This led to a successful exchange of ideas and mutual understanding. Next is unsuccessful intercultural communication. A business negotiation failed because one party assumed their communication style is universally understood. They do not adapt to cultural norms and values of the other party, leading misunderstanding and a breakdown in a communication. Thank you for watching my presentation.